Welcome to Late Night with me, Naomi. You guys ready to start the show?
We're gonna destroy the night. Bring out the police. We're gonna have a chase out. Borderline breakout.
Don't look at me like that, Batman, aka Bruce Wayne. I'm trying to be good. They gave me a strike last week. I'm trying to be good. Okay, get off my back. You know I'm a little sassy. Don't look at me like that. I'm trying to change. But you know a girl likes some diamonds and some pretty things. Look at me. I'm on the billboard, for God's sake.
Like a PlayStation. I wanna conquer tonight. 'Cause right now I feel.
Oh, Lord, Batman. Did you really follow me here? I'm working. Go away. The Batman. Now, would you like to tell my audience who you really are? Or is that a hard pass? That is?
Everybody knows who Batman is. He's Bruce Wayne.
Everyone doing? Welcome to Late Night with Naomi. Hey everyone, welcome back to Late Night. I hope everyone is doing great on this Saturday. I'm so happy to see you. Are you happy to see me? I'm so glad to be back this week on this beautiful Saturday. God, we had a lot of snow this week. We were like snowed in for like 2 days. It gave me time to change some things. I made the set more lighter. Do you guys like it? I do apologize for last week if I was a little bit unhinged. You know, that's not like me. I'm lying. Y'all know I don't give a damn. I tried. But I am very glad that I can share and be myself on my own talk show like I tried to say last week, but I was too messy. I told y'all before and I'll tell you again, I keep it 100% real. And if y'all don't like what I'm saying and y'all don't like the topics on this show, like your orange pumpkin, remember, y'all don't have to stay. Y'all can always click to the next video or find something less entertaining and less cute and less adorable. And unless that girl's somewhere else, you know what I mean? Well, if y'all wasn't here last week, I told my audience last week, the viewers, you guys, and my audience, even though they're fake, they're you, and I'm real, but I'm also an animation, but we digress and we move on. I was telling the audience last week that I got my first strike on the channel for absolutely nothing, just a back and forth between two people for no reason, no cause, just a lot of hateration. But I also let my people know, you're my people that I don't give a damn at the end of the day. Y'all want to kiss ass, not y'all, but the orange-red community. It's old, it's wrinkled, it's soggy. Who wanted it for the taking other than, you know, his red party? But other than that, it's red, it's soggy, possibly brown. Y'all want to eat it? Go ahead, it's for the take. What do y'all think about my look today? Do y'all like my look? I thought it was quite punk girl, rock. I'm already in the band, no thanks, no autograph. Am I giving that look, y'all? Some people might not like my look. They might not like the big 70s shoulders, but I think it's couture, honey. But at least if you don't like the head, you don't like the outfit, I got other things you can look at. Well, if you're new to the show, I'm Naomi, and this is my Late Night with me, Naomi, where I talk about celebrity culture news and sometimes the orange pumpkin. If you're into that, then this is for you. And if you like what you see so far, go ahead, take your hand tap down to the bottom, subscribe, or like it helps out with the channel. Y'all know I need to cash some checks to stay fresh to death. I'm just kidding with y'all. Well, I got some news for you this week, honey, and the noise been agitating and the water have been boiling, honey. I just had to put it in the cup so y'all, we can drink the tea, sip it, and I'll give you the news, girl. This week has been set up different, hasn't it? 50 Cent fighting with all types of celebrities and rappers, and even Miss Tina knows Beyonce's mom kind of got thrown into the mix. People flew on private jets to places that they shouldn't have been, knowing that they ugly ass shouldn't even been there to begin with. But don't got nothing better to do but to show they ass when nobody asked for it. Now, I normally don't say this, but I usually forget once I sit down on that and get to talking. But sometimes I'm a little bit behind, like a week behind, and that's only because I thought it would be more pressure when no one's talking about it. Did y'all hear about BAFTA Awards shelf fallout? Some guy was sitting in the front of the audience, and he supposedly has Tourette's. You know, it's like a disease where they can't control cursing. Do you know my husband, Michael B., was up there doing the announcement with another actor, and the guy with the Tourette's said some inappropriate things as they was doing their announcement. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying maybe the Orange Committee sent him over there purposely to get the shouting those things. You know what I'm saying? So they can blame it on his Tourette's. I'm just saying, what's the coincidence? I thought the guy got up and left claiming that, you know, his Tourette's made him say those things. And people are questioning, what kind of Tourette's make you say certain things like that at that time in that moment? Now, you know, most of the time they be saying all types of curse words, you know, like F and why don't you S? But this will be the first time most people heard that full word in a whole sentence, you know? And then you got some celebrities with Tourette's trying to back him up, but it's like, girl, sit the hell out somewhere. You can't back that up so Tourette's know what happened to know they were black on stage. Impulse mean it could have been orange pumpkins, M&M Skittles. Does anyone have a hot dog of this half? That the orange pumpkin is a moron? It could have been anything, because that's why it's an impulse disorder. We don't need y'all explaining that to us. We already know how it works. It's the impulse disorder where you don't know what you're saying at any time, but why is that exact word at that exact time? It gives very suspect, do it not. I'm not buying it. That shit is BS. And I get it. I completely get the disorder. Don't get me wrong, but it's like, but I'll update you when we know more about this story. Girl, this year is just in the very beginning and it is starting off so damn funny. Well, the pumpkin's mad this week, honey. Did the state of the address, and of course, as usual, it was boring as hell.
Therefore, the comprehensive approach must encompass all aspects of the regional dynamic, ensuring
It was boring as hell. People was in a full-ass nap. I mean, 90-year-old man just up there blabbering. No, I said it wasn't his week, the orange pumpkin, because, you know, the tariffs wasn't helping ships run down the river the way he loved it to be. And the judge said, no, stop, no nonsense. No one's buying it. And just like a full woman, he was on social media just blabbing that damn mouth with all his fiction and fairy tales that come flying out of his mouth. This man gave dementia a new way to live. I mean, it's like Star Trek Enterprise. You can't get rid of it. You think it's over, and then bam, he's back on your screens again like an alien attack. And did y'all see the two cheerleaders sitting behind him, gathering him up like he needed rooting for in the first place? They was just in the back, like two women. Some of the people in his party are so devoted to him. They literally would probably divorce their wives, honey, if you told them to. That's how thirsty some of them hoes are. I mean, do you have any morals at all? I mean, their wives are nowhere in sight. You would think they were walking down the aisle with this orange pumpkin. They was for real. For real. They were so excited like they won $1 million. Did y'all see them smiles they had sitting behind them, just pedaling the bus, honey? And they would have to push real hard because that bus is heavy. Only thing that was missing was that YMCA song. You know, they love bringing them on stage. They should have had them in the background playing a song, honey, because that's how rainbow that room looked. All that ass kissing them. So let's talk about this 50 Cent feud going on with T.I., the rapper, and his son. It is so messy, isn't it, y'all? Now listen. So I'm assuming that T.I. nor other rappers haven't seen the documentary of Diddy the Downfall. I thought they would stop playing with him. Me and 50 Cent got something in common. We're not about to back and forth. We about to make a 2-part 3 special about how whack you are at the end of the day. I don't know why they trying him. So it seemed like he was fighting with the son of T.I. first, where they were going back and forth, and then T.I. kind of jumped in and kind of made like a rap song or something. And I'm like, you still do rap. Mr. T.I. has been in the news a couple of times for different things. You know, certain parties and women claiming things he don't want no damn documentary made about him. I don't know why he picking with 50. No, I didn't dig, you know, in the part of rapper gold to figure out what started the fight. Because, you know, we're talking about rappers and they fight almost about everything. You know, they be talking about sometimes how weak the other rapper song was. You know how weak they chain and jewelry is, whack they sneakers are, or the women they dating. So they fight about all different types of things. But what caught my eye on the internet was they were saying that T.I.'s son was protecting his mother from something 50 Cent had said about her. Now everybody know 50 Cent is a heavy troller, and you know, some of us live for it, especially me. I think it's hilarious, but so to the son, I'm saying, like, maybe you should start fixing your image first before you go on the public internet trying to protect somebody. Now, I know it's your mom. I'm just saying, you've been going off on them too on the internet. Yeah, I understand that sometimes the father needs to step in to protect your son, but at the end of the day, it's like your son was on the internet cussing you and your wife out. Now you're gonna make a rap song about 50. And y'all know it's not the rap that's the problem. It's a simple fact that he is a family man now with multiple kids. Dad rappers don't sell very well in this economy anymore. But then the next day, I'm assuming whatever 50 had said about Tiny T.I.'s wife, Tina Knowles, Beyonce's mom, jumped in and said something sweet. Now, that was very sweet of Tina Knowles to jump in today, but you know, this is how these young cats be getting down, mama. They be going for the straight gutter. Whatever you can do to hurt a person, they gonna do it. Especially me, no holds back type of girl. I'ma cuss you out. I'ma cut your grandma out. I'ma cuss your children out. I'm just that type of girl, honey, when I'm agitating Anna. Of course, 50 Cent had a response to that, and I'll put that post up on the screen right now, but I'm like, at the end of the day, it'd be so funny. But I'm like, at the end of the day, it'd be so funny, but I'm apologizing on 50 Cent's behalf of the argument. You know, we like to read. It's fundamental. But just like Ja Rule and Diddy and a few other enemies, the war is probably not over, so I'll keep you guys up to date on what we hear next. In our next segment, we are talking about Miss Nikki, but girl, you are not Minaj. You somebody else, but definitely not Minaj. Maybe Miss Pumpkin, because you know Melania don't give a damn. What, Miss Red Party? Barbie Nikki was floating around the internet. Because you know if you're silicone, that's what they do, float mid-air. Well, supposedly the internet been saying she got 18K bots, like robots on her page, that they're all Red Pumpkin supporters, just making her page look more like she supports the Red Pumpkin in his society. Why not? It's not like any other person actually who got some common sense would be adding her at this time of day in life, and she's acting a full Barbie, ripped her head off the Barbie ass in society right now. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, activity on her page at this moment in time, no ma'am, activity might be somewhere else, but definitely not a damn page. She don't got time for that. She's in her kitty claw car wagon, looking for kitty cats all over the nation nationwide is on your side, you know. Cats all over the nationwide is on your side, you know. Of course, with a pumpkin red creepy party community. But besides that, of course, you know, she was on X tweeting again about the mayor of California. Like, she don't got nothing better to do. Okay, all up in her business. She don't know nothing about that career. Barely knew how to write her own raps, and she up in everybody else's business doing everybody else's job. First, girl, try to make sure yours stays successful before you all up in somebody else's business. When he wants your advice, he'll call up the floating town committee. You know, the town that floats midair because they got so many botched jobs that they can't stay floating off the ground. Their feet just don't touch the ground anymore.
Welcome to Nip and Talk Valley.
You look absolutely radiant today.
Thank you. It's a beautiful day for a stroll.
What part are you not getting? Every time you open up your mouth, you get backlash. Not backlash because no one wants to hear you talk. Backlash because everyone knows you don't know how to speak.
Okay, so the synergy metrics, they're like totally, you know, when the Zoom hits the patromizer, it goes like skrrt, and the stakeholders are like, what?
We know you skipped all of middle school and all of high school and didn't even attempt college because the way you speak, the way you open up your mouth, we could tell you're not educated. And let me pull out my sign. Allegedly, let me get this beautiful sign up in the air. You see what it says? It says allegedly. Because like I said, she looking for dollars. She ain't getting my 2 penny quarters and $1. Thank you. She gonna be needing a job. Because after 3 years are over, what she gonna do, honey? But it won't be rapping. I can tell you that much, honey. Her career is dust and dynamite, honey. Good luck to that Barbie brain. And the ones who don't mind listening to you, it's only because you're so funny or not actually saying anything at all that we kind of get a great laugh out of that day. To be real, you want me to be down to earth, sister? You're not my sister. You're somebody's sister, girl. Let's be honest. You want to hear the truth. Here's the truth. You fell in love with someone whose criminal rap sheet is longer than the Hobbit movies combined, girl. It's like 8 different movies, 3 hours apiece. We're not listening to you. Sit the hell down, please, for your own sake. I think this is an apple. Maybe it's a pear. I'm not sure. Aren't they both the same? Is these blinds? How do you pull it up and down? What's an EBT? Is that a black credit card? Your white chick's persona is not a great look, okay, for you to be sitting over here trying to give somebody a speech, especially a mayor who actually went and got the grave and stayed in school and doesn't rap about her booty. Our next segment, did y'all see once again how the Orange Pumpkin was trying to reflect this week, talking about he was going to release some of the UFO files that they got hidden in the little box in the basement? While he's trying to reflect so attention gets drawn away from the real files that everybody's interested in to conspiracy files about aliens. We already know there are aliens, obviously. If you don't know, you're living under a rock. My question is, how long do you think you can reflect and know that your reflection in your mirrors on the wall are not working? And you tried it so many times, and your party's always asking us why we don't think you're mentally capable to run anything around here, and that spells wrong on his forehead when he can't figure out that none of his tricks have worked. It's an idiot at best. Start reflecting, focus on what the people are asking you to do, that is releasing them damn files, fool. What part of that are you not understanding? Do I need to get a Spanish translator to tell you in Spanish?
A la gente estadounidense solo le importa en este momento, en este día y a esta hora, que le muestres quién eres realmente. Ok, no nos importan tus payasadas.
All the American people care about at this moment and this time and this day and this hour is you showing who you really are to the people. Okay? We don't care about none of your shenanigans. Oh, I'm so scared. I shouldn't have said that in Spanish. He's gonna send ice to my car. Show to remove me out of here because he now thinks I'm not in.
Era educado, no sabe leer. ¿De quién es la culpa? No es nuestra culpa que la educación no fuera buena en 1817. Ese es tu problema.
He's just mad because it's a language he hasn't learned in 1920s. He was an educated, he can't read. Whose fault is that? That's not our fault that the education wasn't good in 1817. That's your problem. Now, let's remember he had a problem with having a Latin artist performing at the Super Bowl, right? But all these people months prior was dancing and doing Latin music on his cause, but he couldn't take it for 10 minutes. We had y'all back the whole time. We were expecting for y'all to have us in this situation and know what was fit and what wasn't fit to represent us here on our ground. We don't know where he was from in 1918. It was a lot easier to disappear in that time than it is now. I'm just saying, so he could have came from anywhere. His certificate could say anything, okay? We had another celebrity passed away again this week. I literally, like every week, I have to announce a new person. It's getting crazy. It's all of our fathers, or he played all our dads every week on a show called Lizzie McGuire that was on a Disney Channel. It was a very cool vibe type. That show gave me life, honey. I would run home from school, turn on the TV, honey, and get straight into Miss Lizzie McGuire. But he did a great job playing Lizzie's father, and Lizzie had a brother as well, and he just was very quirky and funny, and I liked his character on the show. He played a very cool dad. Now, I'm one of many that didn't have a, what do you call those things, father at home. But I don't need one a father because I had a very strong, empowering mother that handled things at home like a mother and a father and got shit done. She did an amazing job, so I didn't need one. Now, supposedly they're saying that he's been suffering from an eating disorder for years, like 30 years. He's been dealing with bulimia. I didn't even know men did that until recently when I shot it on my talk show. But that is absolutely so sad. You know that people struggle with that. I also discussed this on my talk show, but you guys don't see this until season 3. I discussed some heavy topics on season 3, you know, while still keeping the laughter. So I hope you guys are sticking around and watching season 2. Speaking of my talk show, the Naomi talk show, I want to show you guys a clip of this week because it deals with the topic that we've been discussing on today's show. So let's take a look, shall we?
Felix, so can you explain to the audience and my viewers, how the hell was ice at your door when you look this damn good? I'm just kidding. Why was that your door?
Well, when I was 18, I used to run around with my friends and do a lot of illegal activities and got locked up for it for a couple of years. Then I married my wife and had kids and settled down. And so now that we have this orange tangerine president, all these crackdowns have turned around to bite me.
Yeah.
First they showed up at my job, and then my house, then my family's house.
Yeah, this man is pulling a lot of people from their families like you don't got nothing better to do. It's like calling the kettle black and I'm still scratching my head. His wife barely speaks English.
Yeah, the first term I have to admit,
Sorry, my mic got turned off. I don't know what happened there, but
Yeah.
I said the first term I went and put my ticket into the pumpkin circus till I realized it wasn't for me and I wasn't about the circus tricks.
Yeah.
But then 4 years later, after I realized I messed up and made the wrong decision that I didn't want to be part of the Apple circus of clowns and foolery that he was showing,
Yeah.
I joined the right team.
Yeah.
Because that don't make no kind of sense, sir. I don't know what the hell you saw in him or anybody else like him the first time, the second time, or whatever. He was a mess, then he's a mess now. Let's get into our next topic. This one is so funny. It's about the cockeyed Kosh-eyed meet in the middle Patel. Supposedly, he jumped on a private plane with our taxes dollars to bring his funny-looking ass over there to boost his ego, you know, because he looked like one of those that just needed ego booster just for his confidence. Anybody you could have sent over there that actually was representing that orange pumpkin, and you send the most funniest looking one, looking at the video makes me want to throw up, and I'm not trying to be funny. I mean, I would even rather the drunk Pete over him any day, and I don't like him either, but really, y'all choose a funny looking one, the funniest short. And trust me when I say this, I do not like him either, but at least his drunk acting ass would have went straight to the bar right after he got off the plane, honey. Why you gotta do us like that? Like, we all know the orange pumpkin is funny looking, most of his gangs. It's funny looking, but y'all just want to keep embarrassing. That's consistently this year. Now, if y'all didn't see the video, go check the video out. That ain't my job. But he's like 3 feet compared to somebody's hockey players or whatever the hell they were, and they put in a chain around his neck. And funny part wasn't the chain being put around his neck, because I know they were being nice. It was the fact that... Because I know they were being nice. It was the fact that we didn't know if he was looking at us, the camera, or them, or the wall. That part got me. It took me out. And what I meant to say was a Olympic gold medal they put around his dirty neck. But why did I get this idea in my head that he's like a bird from Zootopia? And what happened? I thought Birdface was supposed to be helping look for that girl's mom that reported his mom. He all the way in somebody else's country putting up a medal around his neck that do not belong to him. It don't seem like they any closer to finding this news reporter's mom. Did y'all forget she's still looking for her mom? Her mom is still missing, and he over there trying to party with an American hockey team. While trying to swim to get into the picture that they took or the video that they was taking, he was drowning in all of those huge hockey players just drowning. But anybody that know or have common sense, we already know his story, Birdface Cartel, and he's the guy that in high school wanted the girl. Birdface didn't get the girl, we get it. He wasn't the coolest in high school. It was probably the nerd in the corner being picked on, we get it, but wants to come back for vengeance somehow. Did y'all see that this pumpkin, this orange round pumpkin, old pumpkin, had the nerve to make an AI video of himself playing hockey? We all know AI could do everything but be honest. Tell the AI to make your ankles more swollen, you know? Or you could have told the AI to let you, he got this AI of him doing inaccurate shit. Maybe you should have started with the easy stuff like staying awake during your own speech or actually taking the gut away in a toupee. Start there. But to have an AI having you play aggressive hockey, when you struggle to get up the stairs to your plane, getting in and out, and you struggle to eat your food and use your hands, but you think you can play hockey. AI is not supposed to be for someone trying to prove that a 100-year-old man can ice skate. That's impossible. Okay, maybe you could have proved, yeah, I skipped the military 15 times, but here I am. I'm in it now. Maybe instead of doing all these stupid little videos to attack people who don't like your dusty old self, maybe you should get on your knees and beg the AI to remove all your pictures from your best friend Epstein. And one more thing, and then we're done with them. We all know your team is doing these videos for you, because if you couldn't even get an Elon's Tesla car, you can't fool me that you know how to work an AI system. Even better, maybe you should go out of your way and ask the AI time machine to bring Epstein back so he can prove you wrong and you can go join him on the island and go away. We know that was the best time of your life. And the little trailer that I showed you a while ago of my talk show, that episode is available right now on the channel, so make sure you go and check it out after this if you're interested in it. Thanks. So we're gonna get straight into Mindy. So for 2 weeks, you guys been watching Mindy Part 2. I took a break and didn't release the third one, but it will be out this Friday. So the last time we left off on Mindy, we were at Part 2, where Mindy passed out and fainted in the restaurant. And so now this is Part 3, available Friday on our theater night. Go check out Part 2. It's also on the channel. So we're going to sit down with Mindy and Daniel in a few minutes as they explain what's happening in this next Part 3 of the movie. They're going to give you a small detail of what's happening. Let's catch up as we explain the next episode so y'all can see the trailer of Part 3. This is now Part 3 coming this week.
We're explaining what's happening next and giving you a trailer for part 3.
That's right. Let's take a look. It starts now.
This is going to be our third part of our movie where it gets a little bit more intense. The last time you saw me, I fainted in a restaurant. It was because if you watch the movie, my ex-boyfriend, Justin, was stirring up drama between me and my boyfriend, Daniel, who is going to be my husband, this guy over here.
Yeah.
So in this part 3, we're dealing with the fallout between me and Daniel and me and Justin and seeing if we can move forward in this marriage or not. Because what's in those texts can be very damaging. I think he was trying to break us up on purpose.
I always have faith in us. We've been together since high school. Why wouldn't we get through this?
Yeah.
You know, but maybe you're right. They'll just have to see if I can deal with all of this.
I mean, Justin was a handful texting me those photos. I think he was trying to break us up on purpose. What do you think, Mindy?
Absolutely, that was definitely his intentions. Let's watch a trailer of part 3 because we couldn't fit all of part 4 into 3. For now, we have an additional movie the following next Friday as well. I'm so excited for you guys to see this. This episode gets quite intense between me and Daniel. Let's take a look.
I've had enough of this. I'm going to bed.
Do you want to talk about what happened last night? Because you literally said yes and then fell immediately to sleep.
Very ironic if you ask for me. Can I just have my breakfast and peace of it? I just woke up. Can I enjoy my breakfast before you start agitating me? And it's way too early for this, Daniel.
I'm agitating you, Mindy. Literally, we need to talk about what we found out yesterday. We have to discuss this before it's too late.
Okay, fine. You want to discuss it, Daniel? We can discuss it. I'm not doing what you want me to do. That's what I told you yesterday when I said I can raise the baby on my own.
Yeah. Wait a damn minute, Mindy. You're not thinking rational. I literally told you yesterday that we're about to get married. We're going through things in this relationship that is very toxic. Are you not getting that?
That's not my concern. I'm going to do what I want to do, Daniel. You don't control me. You're not my father. You're not my mother.
Relax.
And you don't want to be a part of this? Fine, then go.
Listen, Mindy, you're not being smart. You're being ridiculous. You're being immature. The very thing you say about me.
I'm being immature about what, Daniel?
Yesterday, I found out something that was a clip, part 3, that comes out this Friday. So you come and see it. You will enjoy it. I promise you. And if you haven't seen it, check it out. Now, back to you and Naomi.
Okay, so that was a trailer of part 3 of our movie that's going to be on our cinema on the channel this week. So make sure you go check out the first 2 before you see that one. We have many, many programs debuting on Friday, so make sure you guys catch up or y'all gonna be far behind like my mother. Okay, so let's get into what y'all all came here for, the main event. Most of these videos from the last 2 weeks have all come from my debut album on iTunes. This album is right on the screen. So make sure you check out that album because it's going to debut a lot of music videos here on Late Night with Naomi. Now, last week I did a song called Whiskey that wasn't on my debut album, but this song is on my debut album and it's different. It's for all punk rock and rock fans. You're going to love it. Let's check out this video right now.
Mr. Bean, I heard you were talking about me and Mr. Dean said I was a working girl, yes indeed. I heard you call me a walking bank machine. Telephone ring and pick up the phone. Mr. Bean, call me a whore. Saw me walking the troll, yes that's a hoe. What's your problem, Mr. Bean? Justified, had to do what I had to do. Made my life and it had to be right. Working girl is who I become. Night walker, no, I'm not just one high heels gonna burn the street. Nylons, bling and green, fairy pink coat gonna burn tonight. Club popping on a Saturday night. Mr. Bean gonna burn through his money just right. These men can't get enough of me. Mr. Bean, oh Mr. Bean, what's your problem with me? What's your problem with me? Mr. Bean, what's your problem with me? What's your problem with me? These men can't get enough. I'm beautiful, I'm tight. They're losing the night. Gotta burn through the money, burn through my time. Feel it on my teeth, Mr. Sir, is there a problem, Mr. Bean? I heard you were talking about me and Mr. D said I was a working girl, yes indeed. in the street. Nylons bling and green, fairy pink, you're gonna burn the night. Clock popping on a Saturday night. Mr. Bean gotta burn through his money just right. These men can't get enough of me. Mr. Bean, I'm Mr. Bean. What's your problem with me? What's your problem with me? Mr. Bean, what's your problem with me? What's your problem with me? These mean can't us. I'm beautiful, I'm tight. They're losing the night. Gonna burn through the money, burn through my time. Feeling on my titties. Oh yeah, baby, they're mine. Oh, you wanna see what's between legs? Wanna taste? Gotta pay. My time is everything I told me to last night. Damn, it's gonna be right. Mr. Bean, why you so mean? Putting my pads on blast so you can wait for the NY time. Oh my, Mr. Bean, cause the mag is so dynamite. Mr. Bean, wasn't it just right? Client that just can't get over that night. Mr. Bean, oh Mr. Bean, leave it alone. It only has never been about the green. Sherlock D, gossiping about me. Just to get the tea, I'm rolling through the streets. I heard you were looking for me, calling me a working girl, yes indeed. Why you so upset? It's almost like you're obsessed with me. Because I hit one time, now you want me like on a dime. Like it didn't cost you chill for telling your hole is so large, I almost got lost in you. Oh Mr. Bean, why are you not on my game? But don't bring me with the little to tea. Just go be seen, you picked up the pie, get me off the classified. I almost got mine, yeah. Oh Mr. Bean, I know you're not on my team, but don't be mean with a little dick indeed.
I want to tell you a secret. If you love that video, there are going to be tons more on the way. Some sitting right now just waiting for their turn. I work fast because I'm passionate. A little closer, cameraman. I like pushing the boundaries when it comes out to animation, so that's not your thing. Let me show you the door. You see that door right there? The door with the exit sign? You can always go out. Feel free. It's an open door. If you can't take the heat, I say get out the kitchen. All I'm trying to say is that some of these videos from weeks forward, meaning coming up or coming soon, it's going to get more spicier and spicier. You don't like spicy in your food, get out the kitchen. But it's time to wrap this show up because I've been here long enough and my dogs are barking, meaning my high heels, my feet are hurting. And don't start with me talking about. I'm an animation, I'm human, I have feelings like everybody else. My feet have been hurting in these high heels trying to make you guys laugh. I'm ready to go. So make sure you guys check out the Neomi Talk Show this Monday. It has a fresh new episode with the hottest guy you'll see all week long. And of course, Jay's new show is every Wednesday if you want to get the updates all around the world. And it's absolutely real news. See you guys next week. Have a great weekend.
Hey, lady. Aren't you that woman from Late Night with Naomi?
Absolutely, I am flawless and all. Make sure you like and subscribe. Okay, dude.